Welcome back everyone to the Cat's Meowth and another TCBM video. So this is one of my favorite kinds of trades. I have thousands of cards sitting on my shelf that are all duplicates, reverses, hollows, rares, trainers, all sorts of great stuff, just waiting for the right trade or sale to come along. And this trade was for something that I didn't need necessarily, that's from my wants list, but was worth a fair amount. So I was able to trade probably a few dozen cards on my end away in order to get this card that I will have a much easier time trading for something that I do need or selling to help buy product to support the channel. So this is from Final Rage, and I believe we've worked together at least once, if not a few times before. So a highly trusted trader. He is on my trusted list if anyone would like to check that out on TheCatsMeowth.com. And we'll start off first with the note. Hi, this is Final Rage, that's my YouTube, and I have sent you the trade and extras. Also, I have sent a signature card. Again, I'm sorry for the edgeware. I hope you like the extras. Final Rage. And we'll go over the edgeware in a bit. It's actually not, it's hardly noticeable. So, signature card, we have a Fire Energy. The extras that he sent, several generations energies, and I think now I have all the generations energies I need to complete play sets for decks. Psychics, I think the psychics were the last ones I needed, a few fire, a few fighting, and a few metals. So we even have several spares, I should say, to hang on to. So on to the big card, which of course if you've read the title you already know what it is. A Shaymin EX from Roaring Skies. Now these are very, very playable. They're pretty much in every deck. I think the only deck that doesn't run Shaymin is Greninja because it has Octillery for its draw power. I actually don't know if any, Shaymin may even been played in some Greninja decks just because it's easier to set up as far as not having to evolve. You want to use it for its ability. Once you play it from your hand, you can draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. And Sky Return's not bad at all if you just want to get it off your bench in case it's a target. So, oh, sorry for the background. My printer is deciding to calibrate itself. So I will technically call this in played condition because there is a small amount of edgeware. Now you can't really see it on the front. There are no scratches, dings, bends, creases, anything like that. So really you can still use it for collecting purposes. The only edgeware that you can see, and it is so minor, that little bit of whitening just around the edge. You can see a few little spots up at the top there, a little bit along the side. It's probably even close to impossible to see. Yep, you can see it right there, in that spot, and that spot. Honestly, this kind of edgeware you can get just from it bumping around in the pack. It really doesn't look like it has any significant shuffle wear. Often when they're played, even when they're played in sleeves, you can kind of get this little ripple effect that kind of goes, sometimes some warping. Really beautiful card. So like I said, I would feel comfortable having it or calling it near mint if you would like to put it in a collection. But of course I have a feeling this is probably going to go to a player as you typically need at least 2 to 3 for every single deck. This will be, like I said, available up for trade or sale. This is one of the cards that I pretty much will trade for to flip. One of the few cards that I will happily trade, you know, all sorts of stuff for Shaymins, just because they are so easy to turn around. With us being so close to nationals right now, I think the price is a little high right now with like 45, 50 bucks each. I'm willing to go down to probably around 40 or so since, you know, I'm not really collecting fees or anything through this. And of course, it is up for trade. Like I said, there's a lot of older stuff on my wants list, TheCatsMeowth.com. I actually thought I had an offer of a shadowless mint Blastoise for the Shaymin. Unfortunately, it turns out that Blastoise was an unlimited version. However, the shadowless would have been worth probably about as much as the Shaymin. So I will keep in mind, you know, older trades, you know, as long as they're from my wants list and, you know, we're talking about something in equal value. So, absolutely beautiful card. Fantastic I'm very excited to be able to add this to my ultra rare binder, and thank you again, Final Rage, for such a great deal. If anyone else has cards like this, I think I've done a few of these recently, the Shaymin EX, obviously, and then my last one, I believe was for several full arts. Again, things that I didn't necessarily need for my own collection, but things that I could use to make the ultra rare binder look pretty, be able to trade away to complete other aspects of my collection, and of course be able to sell as well to fund more product openings. In fact, just earlier this week I put in a nice Japanese order, so hopefully soon we will be getting boxes from the new set as well as a few promo things to open up. So I hope everyone will stay tuned. Check out the site, TheCatsMeowth.com, where I have everything that I'm looking for listed, and we can work out a trade.